How do I coordinate the sale of my house with the purchasing of another one? I get asked that oftentimes by people who really want to sell their house. They're just unsure about, one, whether they'll be able to find another one that they like, or number two, how to connect the dots and make it all happen. Well, there's a number of things to talk about here. First of all, the easiest and perhaps the best way is if you're in a financial position where you can go out and buy another house without yours being sold, without having the proceeds from the sale of that house. That's a fine way to do it, probably the best. That way, when the right thing comes up for sale, you can go and purchase it, you can make improvements to it, you can move your things into it and get settled, turn your attention to the house you have to sell. You can clean it up if it needs it, paint it perhaps, maybe stage it, maybe just present it to the market vacant, clean, ready to go, and then go for it. Sell that house and go from there. That works very well. If you're not in a position to buy another house without yours being sold, then there's a few other things to think about. One, or ways to approach it. You could make an offer on another house that says subject to the sale of my house. So that seller's got to know that unless yours sells, you will not be able to buy theirs. Now, not a lot of sellers will be willing to entertain that sort of offer today because we're in a seller's market. There's lots of buyers out there who can buy their house without another house being involved. But you might find one who would either take their house off the market for a little while and allow you the opportunity to sell yours, or they might give you what's called a right of first refusal, where they're still going to market their house, and if they find a buyer who's ready to buy it now, they will have the right to go with that buyer, but they'll have to give you 24, 48, 72-hour notice, whereby if you can get your house sold or prove to them that you can buy theirs without yours being sold, then it can still be yours. Otherwise, they're free to go with this other person. So that's a way to approach it. One way to approach it would be maybe a bridge loan. Maybe you could borrow money against the house that you're in, and if you qualify to do it, you can take that money from the house that you're in, and maybe you've got enough equity in the house that you're in where you could take that and pay cash for a house. That'd be a way to approach it. Or maybe that bridge loan will provide a down payment for the one that you're buying and create a way that you can buy another house without yours being sold. But if there's no way to buy it without yours being sold, then you know what has to happen. Yours needs to be on the market. Sometimes people will find a friend or a family member to stay with if they happen to get theirs sold and they haven't found another house to move to. That could be good because then you've got the money from the sale of your house and you're just waiting for the right thing to come up for sale. There's different ways to approach this, and your realtor undoubtedly has been exposed to many of them, can give you some ideas. I hope this has helped today as you're trying to figure things out. We help our clients oftentimes do just that, connect the dots, and before they know it, they're in their next house and it's all come together. Have a great week.